Oh yeah. All right, y'all. So live and all of that. So I'm gonna play a quick little intro, right? And then we're gonna give y'all a little time to get on in because yes, we are live, and that's how it goes. So y'all buckle your seatbelts, strap up, and get ready because the QBB podcast coming uh towards you here in a second. All right. Well, we can do that since everybody ain't hopped in just yet. We can give them a couple more seconds. I mean, really, but not really. But hey, very well.
Vaughn Savage Media. Vaughn Savage Media. Vaughn Savage Media. Vaughn Savage Media.
Alrighty. Alrighty then. So I guess that means that we're back. That's what that means, I guess. Yep. And it's fucking Wednesday, so that means we're live. And I guess there's been a lot of bussy going on in the streets.
A lot of bussy now.
A lot of bussy. You know what I neglected to do? I didn't really like the volume in which my mic was on a couple joints. So let me listen. Y'all put a one in the chat if y'all can hear my voice right. That's what I need you to do. Let me check it out for y'all. If y'all can hear my voice right. There we go. That's what I need you to do. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Let me check it out for y'all. Okay, yeah, we good. We on it, popping. I just had to make sure we was right. So we talking about Dwight Howard. I heard that he was already on the bussy side of the game. I'm not really a football guy. I mean, a basketball guy. But I heard that this is not a surprise and your boy been on the fairy side. Is that true?
I didn't know it. I didn't, but I don't. He was always soft to me anyway, so he wasn't no big time hooper to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't never really. I mean, he did his little Superman dunks, but he still was soft to me. He always was a soft hooper.
Like a little softy.
Yeah, I never took Cuz serious.
Okay, it says the former NBA star Dwight Howard has denied sexual assault and battery allegations filed against him earlier this year and asked the court to dismiss the civil lawsuit he's facing in Georgia. In the court documents obtained by ESPN, Howard said Monday that he engaged in consensual sexual activity with a man named Stephen Harper during a July 2021 encounter at Howard's Georgia residence. Howard denied that he caused any injury to Harper during the filing. What kind of injury? Butt injury?
Uh,
Ew, what kind of injury?
uh,
Butthole injury?
oh my gosh.
It says in the original complaint filed in July, Harper's lawyer said that he and Howard first began corresponding over direct message on Instagram in May of 2021, and then Harper initially uh, did the exchange. Harper accused Howard of sexually assaulting him at the Howard's home during a subsequent July encounter. We fully anticipated Mr. Howard to rise to the issue of consent in this answer, Harper's attorney said. And Harper complained that they accused Howard of intentionally inflicting an infliction of emotional distress and false imprisonment. So you get in pussy and won't let it leave.
Oh my gosh.
You said you can't go home with the pussy until I say so. I don't know.
Wow.
It says what was a private consensual encounter was made public for profit, and Mr. Howard looks forward to Brighton bringing the truth to the light of the court. Uh, This is the allegations of Mr. Howard are contested. Mr. Howard intends to present the truth. The truth is Mr. Howard blocked Mr. Harper on social media and then was confronted with two options: pay to protect his reputation or have a fabricated story made up against him. Nah, the story ain't fabricated. You're not gonna get because it's not. Now you might not have took the bus.
That's all I'm saying. But the bus, that's for sure.
Yeah, you didn't take. You might not have took it. Cuz gave it to you willingly, probably with the intent to put you out here just like he did. You fell for it.
And you're not tripping.
Yeah,
Because
Mr. Howard.
everybody already had an inclination that you was bus. No, it ain't wasn't. I don't care what nobody said. It wasn't like, I knew it. But it ain't like, y'all shocked by that? It ain't like, oh, I'm shocked. It's more like, y'all shocked by that? Because
Well, I was just listening
I
to
mean, he got zesty
Tariq.
tendencies.
I was listening to a Tariq Twitter space where a caller called in and was like, you know what I'm saying, like that from whatever town he was from, like it's already known he was a bottom. Like that's been going around. So like that's what I mean. Like it's been out there. So that's why he agreed to it. He's like, oh, whatever. Y'all know I'm bussy. It's all good. And said Howard complaint includes screenshots of alleged Instagram exchanges between Harper and Howard from 2021, along with the Uber receipts from Harper's trip to Howard's residence on the night of the encounter. Harper went to the police a year later, according to July 2020 incident. A year later, the report was made following Harper being blocked on social media after first demanding for payment was rejected. Also, they just trying to make it set up, saying like he was set up, and none of this is true. But nah, the
No,
cat's out the bag
he
because you.
said it was consensual. Cuz said it was.
That's what
See,
I'm
what
saying.
fam thought is he thought Cuz was gonna care that he put him out as bussy, and he don't, because it's already known that he was bussy. So it ain't
Okay,
like You thought Cuz was gonna care that you put the pussy out there, and he don't.
Yeah, plus can't nobody do nothing to him already. He got his little money already. It ain't like that's gonna stop him from getting or doing nothing to nobody,
In
right?
fact, it just increased his profit because now he can go around and do buck bussy engagements.
Yeah, that really probably just opened the door for him, real talk.
I promise you, it just brought him back because he was a nobody. Man, people barely know who Cuz is.
It says, well, check this out, Dan. We don't know who she is, uh, but it says Florida mom leaves toddler baby in unlocked car while she visits the bar.
Golly.
Talk talk about unfit mothers. Talk about they always want to talk about single black mothers, this and this, that, and the third. I don't know no bras that's leaving their shorties in the car to go to the bar. They might leave them at the crib by themselves, but I mean, like that's the comfort of their own home. You
Right,
know, you're
right,
you're
right,
searching for a
right.
whole bunch of stuff outside that you ain't gonna get in the back of the car at the bar.
Hey, and they be doing that to go to work or something, P. Not to go to, if you know, if it was black and they left them at the crib, it's more likely that you, if you had to leave them like that and there wasn't a real older one there, then you more or less did that because you got to go to work or something, P.
Right, y'all be don't open the door for nobody. I made this little hamburger helper and all this for you. Sit your butt down and don't say nothing. Don't be fighting over the game.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't be fighting over the game
Hold
now.
on, it happened exactly like that. That's how it happens,
Yeah, don't be
exactly
fighting
like
over the
that.
game. But this mother, a Florida mother, was arrested for leaving her two young children inside an SUV parked outside a local bar over the weekend, according to the West
Oh,
Melbourne Police Department. Jamie Lee Gunn,
Jamie Lee
33, look,
Curtis.
Jamie Lee Gunn,
Hmm.
look,
Curtis,
33
allegedly.
looks more like, I'm gonna say more like 43, 43, not 43,
With a
47.
side of meth.
Yeah, was charged with child neglect and taken to the Brewer County Jail Sunday after patrol officers spotted her 2-year-old and 8-month-old baby in the car. Now come on now.
See,
I don't know.
you
See, I
tripping.
don't know no mothers that's I could see you look, I can even see a black mother leaving her 7-year-old son in the crib while she go to work. That's about it.
Yeah,
7 years old.
yeah.
Cuz can make a little cereal. He can, you know what I'm saying? He can do some things. I don't know nobody that's going to leave a 2-year and an 8-month old in the car to go to the bar to look for potentially meth and white dudes that want to do it to you.
Right now.
That's what that was about. You going to leave your shorties for some little Bucci and some Mefarino.
That's all.
It says the doors of the SUV were locked. I would hope so. And the officer said that the vehicle was running and the children were asleep in the backseat. Nah. Y'all trying to minimize.
Oh, ain't
They
that
were
cute?
they were sound asleep in the back seat. They were so undisturbed and not bothered that their mom left them in the car probably for hours with no formula or food.
Oh,
Police found Gunn, the vehicle's registered owner, inside the bar visiting with a friend. A friend?
her drug dealer? You
The
mean?
gun had been inside the bar for at least 20 minutes while having no regard for her children who were left unattended, police said in the news release. When Gunn learned the law enforcement was outside with her vehicle, she was more concerned about going to jail than the welfare of her children. The mother was taken to jail and she was held on $15,000 bail. She was released on bail the next day. Her children were turned over. Nah, wait a minute. Her children were turned over to a family member and the Department of DFC was notified to conduct a follow up investigation. Well, ain't that just the courtesy? Because y'all would have been trying to take the black children away right there from the spot. Mother would have never seen them again for the next
Period.
8 to 9 months or 10, a whole year when the case was going in court. Nothing like that. She would have had to visit them at the foster parents' house and everything. They damn near would have had new names, new identities, all that,
All
different
of that.
hairstyles, everything. They wouldn't even
Everything
know
you
them.
just said.
They wouldn't even know the kids no more when they got done. But yet and still, y'all snatch her. How did so? So y'all took the kids down to the station and held the kids at the station until somebody came and got them? That's courtesy. Or did y'all wait at the spot for some family member to come pick them up and then take her to jail? That's courtesy too. Both of which y'all don't give to black people.
Hold on. You dropped them off at the crib and waited for the family to come, and then you took her to jail, allegedly.
I was about to say what you saying. They went to McDonald's first and got a couple Happy Meals and then dropped them off with some baseball cards. That's what happened.
That's what happened.
They kept her in the back of the car, put the kids in another squad car. They trailed each other to McDonald's, got them both Happy Meals with the toy, went to the relative's house. Before they got out, gave him a lollipop and some baseball cards and sent them on their way.
And it happened exactly like that, sir.
That's the courtesy that white people get because we already know the alternative. Actually, I can show y'all the alternative. Hold on, real quick. Black man says Dallas police tased and beat him after mistaking him for somebody else with the same name except for one letter.
I had to put that in there. It is an
Oh,
honest mistake. Anybody could have did it.
because they was justified in beating him up. It was just the wrong person. That's what they said. Like it
Straight
was
up.
just the letter in the name that was wrong. If the letter was right, they would have had the right person, and the beating would have been justified. Who is this? Is this a Dallas? Okay, so they got bullet points. What they want you to know is the 27-year-old black man was tased and beat and is in the lawsuit. The complaint says the police mistook Sylvester Hayes for another man, Sylvester Hayes. Okay, and I see what one got SY and one got SI. So Sylvester or Sylvester. Okay, okay.
But let's not pretend like a picture doesn't pull up.
Let's not pretend that they don't have your whole biographical makeup attached
Come
to
on
your
now.
name.
Come on
They
now.
know your blood type, your skin disorders, your mental abilities and capabilities, every drug that you've ever done in your life. They know that already.
Period.
It says the 27-year-old black man was suing the Dallas and the police officers from the Dallas Police Department claiming they beat him and tased him in the case of mistaken identity. Sylvester Hayes, former security guard, was mistaken in the place was almost identified as Sylvester Hayes in the lawsuit. Sylvester Hayes, per the lawsuit, was wanted on accusations of domestic violence. So, okay, so even if it was the right Sylvester Hayes, and because he got charged with domestic violence, that too did mean beat him up.
That's exactly what that means. And he deserves it.
Hmm. The suit filed last week in Texas court said that the lives of Hayes and the four children were fundamentally altered forever in the encounter of October 16, 2021. Ah, that's where we get to. The race soldier seen an opportunity to brutalize a black man in front of his children to traumatize him.
Boom.
Ah, okay. It says Dallas Police Department declined to comment, of course, citing
I
the
bet you did.
policy of not commenting on pending litigation. According to the lawsuit, Hayes, a single dad, was on an early morning trip to get French toast and bacon for his kids when he was pulled over. It says the encounter took place in an unarmed restaurant in Oak Cliff. Why is it an unnamed restaurant? Y'all want the restaurant associated with race soldiers and beat black men? Okay.
And it
Unarmed
sounds like
restaurant.
Waffle House to me.
Oak Cliff, Alice, and Derek. It says, "Hey, stopped by two officers, Holly Harris and Paul Guab. Holly Harris and Paul Guab. Probably white and Mexican, or both Mexican and Mexican. Anyway, Hayes, who allegedly that he was racial profile, was asking Guab for his driver's license in the suit. According to the lawsuit, Hayes handed out a concern of potential consequences for non-compliance with the police officers as a black man. And then the suit says that Hayes had no prior arrest or once been deemed to become he once wanted to be a police officer himself one day. Uh-oh.
Is this Tetheroni?
Yeah, when you put that in there and is there going to be some forgiveness? Like I know the guys are just doing their job. I mean, you, but he did say racial profiling. So I just hold on. Let's see. The lawsuit said that Hayes had no prior arrests and once dreamed of becoming a police officer. Once received Hayes' license, Guab handed it to Harris, who erroneously informed Guab that there was a warrant for Harris's arrest, according to the lawsuit. Lie detector determined that was a lie because y'all should already know the face of the lawsuit that you seen when you came to the car. See, come on, man.
Period.
Yeah, y'all should have seen the face already. Shouldn't have been no mistaken identity unless y'all like all niggas look alike.
Uh,
Says the
Gotta be
suit
clear
claims
in that.
yeah, right. The suit claims that Harris did not run a check on Dallas Police Department's database. It went on.
Boom.
Well,
So
yeah,
there
there you
you go. You didn't follow proper procedure. You're already boom bammed right there.
go. Yeah, because I mean, dude, you just told on yourself, bro.
We didn't check our system. I thought I was supersede that and check a whole different system that we usually don't check just for him.
It's a upon arriving to Hayes, it says the suit claims that Harris did not run a check because if he would have clearly seen that it wasn't him. So again, y'all was racial profiling the black man and saw the opportunity to terrorize him in front of his children. That's what
Period.
that was. It went on to say that once the officers decided to arrest Hayes, they forcibly removed him from the vehicle. Yeah. It alleged
Golly, just what you said, brutalized in front of the kids, PTSD, and the place to
Mhm.
be.
It is alleged in the suit that the officers escalated their force against Hayes, with the other officers joining in after noticing a gun in Hayes's vehicle. Like, all that would that automatically makes him a criminal or something like that? People can have
That did
guns, you
it.
know.
That did it. No, no, not black people. No,
Yeah.
no, 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 no.
Ain't it Texas that took away the laws where anybody could just have a gun?
Anybody black but black people, yeah.
The gun was lawfully registered weapon, the suit says. So there you go. The suit citing body cam footage, which the insider has not reviewed, alleges that the officers kicked, punched, and used tasers on Hayes, resulting in including a dislocated shoulder. All of that for somebody you assume had a warrant? That,
Golly.
not when. Okay, so damn, I wish I could have found that video. I should have sent it to the white privilege. Matter of fact, I'm gonna try to real quick before this broadcast is over. But I just seen a whole video where a dude and his white girlfriend was getting pulled over on the side of the road by two cops. The one cop come back and say, "You're going to jail." Cuz said, "I am not going to jail." Begins to tussle with the two officers. The girlfriend is literally helping the boyfriend get away from the two officers. They didn't body slam, elbow, knee, kick, punch, scratch.
None of
Uh,
that?
they didn't do nothing to her. So in the middle of the same tussle with all of this, you better stop, or I'm gonna add a resistant arrest charges. You better stop. Dude giggles to the car and gets the gun and shoots the officer in the face.
Oh.
Did the remaining officer unload the clip into the car and stop the threat? No. Him and his girlfriend
No.
car and straight pull off. and your boy just on the walkie-talkie helping the down officer. But all this privilege, all of this, they not a threat. Got you and your man pop. Got you and your man pop.
And look at you.
And then here we go, the black man in the car with his children, minding his own darn beeswax, is
His
attacked.
own business.
Yeah, that's all he was doing. He was just going to get some pancakes,
And bacon from
fried
the
hard.
Waffle House.
It says through the ordeal, Hayes begged for his life and pleaded to bystanders for help. Now, now I'm getting tether vibes. Because when you're doing all of that, you during that, like you ain't expecting this to happen. Like it shouldn't be happening. Like you can't believe this is happening.
Hold on, and in front of your kids, you groveling, cuz?
You supposed to take that like a man, B.
In front of your kids, you groveling, cuz?
Nah, man, that give me
Was
tether vibes.
was you snotting too, cuz?
You know what I mean? I didn't do nothing, y'all. What you doing this for? Let me go. Y'all see the injustice. Y'all see what's going. Now who does that?
Help me! Help me!
That's tether.
Help me!
That's tetheristic. If I've ever heard it or seen it. According to the lawsuit, Harris eventually checked the department's database and realized that they had apprehended the wrong person. When? After you beat him up? After when?
After you got your licks in?
It alleges in the suit that Harris can be heard on body cam footage shouting, "Fuck, we got the wrong guy." If
Yes,
you had the right.
the picture came up finally. But in the meantime, in between time, let us get in some free licks.
Right. Nevertheless, the suit says Hayes was arrested on charges of resisting arrest and unlawful possession of a weapon. According to the lawsuit,
Dang. So you didn't even have no probable cause, but yet you're gonna go. See, that's what I'm saying. You knew you was wrong. You didn't care that you was wrong. That's what leads me to believe you seen the picture already. You didn't care. You used it as your probable cause. Oh, you gotta be. I knew we gonna find something anyway. You know, we gonna pull over this the wrong thing, but we gonna pull him over. He gonna have something. He a Negro anyway. Or he got some boo 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 boo. That justifies everything now. The ends
right.
justify the means. It's over. We caught a gun off the street and we got a Negro. Plus, we got to beat him, y'all.
Damn. Now here goes the Negro trauma porn that they love, y'all. According to the lawsuit, Hayes was held in jail for multiple days since he lost his job as a security guard because of his absence, led to him being unemployed and struggling to provide for his children. Which is actually good they putting that out there. I hope we get a lawsuit behind that.
Period.
The false charges were dropped, obviously, because they shouldn't have got him. Hayes is seeking unspecified damages and alleging that the excessive force and unlawful arrest and violation of his rights under the Fourth Amendment, which outlaws unreasonable searches and seizure. He requested a trial by a jury. Well, good for that brother for taking it to him, to getting you know. I just, I'm still thinking that's tether because
I have to.
if y'all don't know, the rules for engagement when you're dealing with police is do not fight, fuss, or flee. Just kind of consider it as you already behind business enemy lines. You already caught up. There's nothing that you can do, nothing that you're gonna say to get you up out of it. Ain't nothing. If they got it in your head that you're going down, you're going down. You know I'm seeing a lot of this too.
What's that? What's
At
that?
black this overseas rate. Why they trying to everything to get off of what's going on over here?
I promise you. See,
Two black
y'all ain't the only ones.
two black athletes said that they were racially profiled by London police during a stop and search. 3 years later, the officers who lied about smelling marijuana in their cars have been fired.
Just to go work somewhere else, and they definitely were sent off with a pension and a GoFundMe account.
Well, I mean, I think there's a little bit something deeper in this. Is what we're saying. Is what we're saying is I don't know if y'all have been, but and ain't it me or do cops even over here, over there, they all corrupt and they
Very.
all lie on black people. And you gotta wonder, they are talking about all of these crime stats. Well, them was off top bullshit from the beginning because if we did all of these crimes and all of this, like y'all say, y'all wouldn't have to make none up.
Huh?
The abundance of black people to convict for all the crime, all the murder, all the everything y'all accuse us of, the drug wars, the gangs, the everything. Well, okay, well then, what are you saying, B? Why y'all got to make up everything?
Why is there so much corruption then?
Yeah, just give me the straight facts. Hold on, y'all. Let me get I'm gonna prepare this other head of stare for you real quick. Who in here? I ain't even looking.
Mm,
Um, the thing I can't even see in the chat. Who up in here in the chat with it? Anybody leave a chat? Leave something in there so we know what we're at now. We got you over there. All your looker who is over there.
I mean, and it's a lot of looker who was boy.
Well, I don't know why y'all be just looking and not saying nothing. You know what I mean?
Where you from, y'all? Put it in the chat. Where you from? Tap in. Where you from?
We're gonna give y'all a shout out, man. We live out here in this thing. We live.
You understand what
Another
I'm
thing, I,
saying?
another thing I wanted to talk about. Look at I guess I could refer back to this because we didn't do this, but Atlanta crack star gives black people the worst news ever.
Worst.
Y'all want to know why the Keep It P podcast exists? Well, it's because you got she's the worst. Tiffany Haddish gets dragged by NFL fans for claiming she the NFL, the 49ers good luck charm during the live appearance in the Manicast. First of all, who cares about a Manicast?
Who
Who
cares?
cares about somebody saying that they're a good luck charm for football? Some people do that all the time. Most players feel like
Period.
they're a good luck charm to their team. That because
Or
Tiffany
whatever, a
Haddish
pair of
said it.
shoes or whatever. There's a garlic toast from last year's championship. He's still saving the same piece of garlic toast and he rubs it on his hands before the game.
So all the quirky stuff that PC people do, nothing wrong with it. Black person does it,
Not at
front
all.
page news. Front page news.
Front
Now,
page. Although she is a coon, we're not raccooning for her. We just saying.
no, no, I'm just saying because do y'all know what a proxy is? A proxy is when one thing is used as an example for everything else. So in this case, Tiffany Haddish has been used as a proxy for all black people. She has.
Period.
Or for all black women, shall I say. But black people as a whole, I would say. Um, do I even want to read this article?
I don't even know. She been raccooning a while. You know, all that stuff she done did with Shakira. Then she was like, "Oh, Nick Bobosa, I'll give him. Let me get some of that." And then it was just always on some super caper, super raccooning at a highest. I mean, the highest. I mean, we don't disparage over here, but super raccoon.
Okay, well, how about this? This is pretty good. I love good old white criminality, but this is coming from the crack star again. I got to see where they're going. Got off pretty darn easy. 20-year-old who raised 39K by lying about having several forms of cancer escapes jail time. And this
Oh, what up
article
with you, Nightfall? What's going on, Nightfall?
is that Nightfall. What's up with you there, brother? How you doing there, sir?
Word, man. How you
Yeah,
been, guys?
hey, what you been seeing out there on these internet streets, boy? I know everybody been talking about all type of stuff. What you been seeing out there, Nightfall? And that was actually He says, does Tiffany perform comedy anymore? I I don't know. Oh yeah, I see, man. I was tapped into GBS today. Great Black Shark today. He had a nice broadcast today, so I was on there earlier. But
Did
there's
you
a
tap
couple.
in?
Yeah, that's the Keep It Pete podcast for sure.
Oh yeah, okay, okay.
Yeah, I tapped in for that. He
Look,
gave a
even
shout.
he said it's mostly celebrity crap. That's what I'm saying. Like, man, they trying to distract you, boy.
Man, hold on. Let's check it out then. Hold on. Let's see if they got any. So look at this right off top. When you go to the Crack Star, right top they want you to know about is entertainment. Then the next thing is news, but that could damn near be entertainment. Lifestyle, entertainment. Videos,
Entertainment.
entertainment. Politics. Look, I'm politics, and then sports. Wow. So that's where they want y'all head at, peoples. So let's go on politics. And I bet you this ain't nothing but a Democratic shit to tell you, oh, the Republicans now. The Republicans are coming now. Hold on. Let me show you
Yeah,
how
we
this
did the
goes.
Dwight Howard, cuz we that was the first article we did, cuz the Dwight Howard
Yes.
and yeah, and of course his bussiness. That's what we tapped in on. We ain't had the right visual up though.
It says House Speaker dysfunction. They need to go back to the drawing board. Nothing about black do not feel accountable to anyone. Advocate optimists as feds launch civil investigation into excessive use of force and illegal stops and searches in Trenton, New Jersey. Why is it that it's always about black people being criminals?
I promise you.
Look at
Look,
these the
he done named all the celebrity juice in the whoop. We did all of them stories too, Nightfall. What we didn't do is the Samantha and Tyrese. I didn't, Oh yeah, Jonathan Myers. I seen that too, cuz I didn't. We done did that to death too, so I ain't really wanna.
yeah. Like,
You know what I mean?
see, right now, what I've been looking at is all the stuff that's the underlying stories because they've been having a lot of stories go past us, but they want you to think about the BS first. And then here you go. Here goes another one: affirmative action opponents. There ain't nobody caring about no affirmative action. They just try everything in the world to get us to try to get to them polls. How about cut the check? How about that?
That's it.
As the second black mayor in New York City's history, Eric Adams is quickly earning another title as the most disliked mayor in America. That's what you get, nigga. That's what you get.
Period.
You sat there and you ran all the plays for them, and they used you like a fool on the immigration. Now everybody hates you, and the machine is still going on. That's what you get. Coonan don't come with a retirement plan. It's over for you.
They do not.
It says, here's what black folks should know about the GOP nominee for U.S. House Speaker Steve Scalise, who once dubbed himself David Duke without the baggage. Fear mongering.
Right.
Y'all better get out there and vote because you know Steve Scalise is on your tail now. Nah, I mean, like, this is what
Gotta
Atlantic
get
Crack started.
Scalise's, boy.
We don't even got to read the articles. We just go down the kind of news that they're trying to give you. This is great. I've really never done this before. So it says a win. 93-year-old South Carolina woman surpasses 350K goal in the fight to keep her land with the help of Tyler Perry, Kyrie Irving, and other black celebrities. That's good news. That's good news.
About time your coons got together and did something, boy.
I mean, wow. There is black people that help other. There is successful black people that have help other black people. Now, my question is she black? Because she looking like real Caribbean tetheristic.
That's all I'm saying. Look like she talking about Creole with the good hair.
That's all I'm saying now. I ain't
That's
jumping the
all I'm
gun.
saying.
All right, what we got here? Rashida Tlaib, Cori Bush face backlash, and other Dems dubbed anti-Semites by Megyn Kelly for asking America to stop unconditionally support Israel, calling it an apartheid state. See, niggas, that's what y'all get. You getting smacked around right now because y'all was all with everybody else immigration station and you ain't falling in line like they want you to. Now you're anti-Semitic, huh? Now you're anti-Semitic,
Boom.
huh? Because saying stop giving aid to Israel and all of that is almost saying like do something for us, and they can't have that, huh? They can't have that. Huh? They teaching them right now. You better not jump on no agenda for black people at all, because we can easily just throw that anti-Semitic out at you. It says, want to go in, start flipping over desks. Kamala Harris supporters race to her defense over anonymous staffer criticizing vice president for the amount of time dedicated to her hair care. Come on, man. This is
Dang.
new. So look, they give you 50 bogus stories and one good one. We have one so far out of all of these, and we don't even know if that was good because it's suspect. But don't nobody care about how Kamala Harris is doing her hair. And they
Oh,
lied about somebody came to the defense. Who? And
tell
why is
us.
that important? Oh, okay. Black people is still down with Kamala Harris. You better not say nothing about Kamala Harris. You better not even harm a little hair on her head. What?
Bet
That's
not,
exactly,
boy.
that's it. Okay. That's just the first page of nothingness news. The first
That's
page.
it.
I I haven't seen one article worth reporting on really yet. It says loyal to a fault. X something West Publishing indicted with Trump seemingly shows she'll be willing to outdo Omarosa for a cushy White House post. Is that more coonage from tetheristic Torinos?
Hmm.
What that is? Because I'm not surprised. No different than Christopher Columbus. Angela Rye fact checks Sexy Red after rapper claims the hood supports Donald Trump because he gave them free money.
Oh my gosh.
Atlanta crack star. So I'm noticing something too. They're not even all as democratic as we've seen. Atlanta crack star leans a little bit to the right.
Do
I
look
could tell.
like that.
Yeah, I could tell by this article right here. See, they kind of clowning Sexy Red, and they threw Trump in there too,
Right.
right? And that's something that tethers would like. This is an Atlanta tether star for real.
For real.
It says, wait until you get a whiff of jail. Donald Trump's son, Eric Trump, whines about the smell of the courthouse amid fraud case trial. Why is that news?
Why is that news?
Oh, because your you want your tethers to see Trump and them go through something like getting street cred. So you think that makes them relatable with your audience.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, I see you. Because why else? We look, man. We do publicate. We do news. We put out stories for a reason. Every story we put out, there's a reason behind it, and we might not even know the reason right off bat before we start. But when we get into it, we'll figure out the reason real quick. These people have been doing this for their propaganda machine, so they know every reason why they're putting all these stories out. That's three stories in a row that are quote unquote news about Trump.
Right. Right.
That's just like subliminally putting Pepsi in one frame of the movie so that you thirsty and want to go get something to drink. It says another one. He must pay. Former Donald Trump ally Omarosa calls out ex-president for saving his worst insults for black women. All
That's
right,
news.
so they kind of playing both sides. That was a both sides argument. Yeah. It says, what's next? Kevin McCarthy is out as House Speaker. Could it lead to a rise in power from Democratic leaders Hakeem Jeffries? Uh-oh, y'all got one seemingly nigga in there. Is that the rise of more niggas?
Dang.
Look, followed up by this article. Despite backlash over token black appointment, California Governor Gary Newsom selects Alfonso Butler to hold Dianne Feinstein. Where they be getting all these niggas with all of these funny ass names?
I promise you.
Why the name can't just be regular? Why can't it be Tanya Jackson? Why I gotta be Katanjarian Jackson?
Right.
Who what's her old girl? Condoleezza Rice.
Right.
What? Come on, man. Alfonso Reese Rezi. Alfonso Reese Butler. Alfonso Fonzarese Butler. And then hold on, let me look her up real quick. Let me see why they got her. If she got a white husband, it's settled. That's just
It's
what it is.
settled.
It's just what it is. I just need to see. Let me just go ahead and copy, and we gonna check her out real quick, y'all. This is a KIP exclusive. I like to check people's files. Here we go with another Negrato with this funny name, right? What's her background? Let me see. Hold on.
Shout out Jay Lava. Not trying to tell you what to think, trying to show you how to think. Hello, McFlizzle.
This is how you think, guys. You take it to them. Let me see. Okay, we're gonna copy. Actually, we're just gonna search that in Google real quick. Let me bring y'all to this tab. All right, boom. Let me put in husband. Uh-oh. Guess what I see?
Uh-oh.
I
What do
see,
you
I
see?
see wife before husband. Pussy, perhaps? Hidden bussification, perhaps?
Uh-oh.
Oh, it says spouse. Naneki Lee, children one. Yep, yep. Told you. Hold up. Let's go ahead and get to the wife.
Mmm.
Hold on. This the wife.
Mmm.
Yeah. Hidden bussifications. Yeah. You can't get in office unless you got a hint of bussy.
I promise you.
You can't. Unless you bussy, unless you got a white spouse. Forget it. Forget it. And she's tethered. I'm saying Naniki. I don't know no black people with the name Naniki.
At all.
She's tethered. I ain't never heard Naniki ever in my life. She tethered and she changed her last name to blend in. Uh-oh. Here you go. Makes history as the first black openly lesbian. Yep, here we
Oh,
go.
shala la 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 la.
Yeah, makes history as the first open lesbian U.S. senator. History. I could imagine her views on black people. I can imagine her views on black men as well,
We
even
s-
though they got a black son. Mm,
Okay,
mm,
Tia. We see you, Tia. Tia, Tia,
is that
Tia. Got some of the
What's
band
up?
back together.
Oh, is we getting the band back together, y'all? All right, I'm gonna leave y'all with this one right here, so y'all can cross some male tears. Get your cups ready to run us over with male tears. Okay. It says a college graduate who just started her first job shared the shock and upset of working 9 to 5.
I
And
had
this is
no
new.
clue you guys were
Hold up, yeah.
95.
And this news too.
A
Like Insider
95.
ain't doing no. Hey, Insider ain't doing no better with the news selection. Like, is
It's
this
a
new? And I'm
95.
telling y'all thinking we picking some messed up stories, but this is what's out here, and we're doing them to show an example, right? The example is they're distracting your minds, buddy. Because I mean, we could have easily talked about all the little memes that I keep seeing where they talking about black people and Israel people align and support. Man, if you don't get your, I don't know them folks,
You're going to have to
and they both
hold
anti
your own lips up.
your own what gefilte fish.
You
Hold
gonna
your
have to
own.
hold your own kosher salt on this one.
I'm saying. So let's hear Becky. Do they got a video with the Baxter? Hold on real quick. Yeah, hold on real quick. You know they do. Let's hear these whites in action because I guess her dad must be rich and he said he's gonna cut her off if she quit popping Molly and BBC on the week allegedly. If she don't stop doing
Period.
that, she's
And
out the field. That's what he said.
and he
And so
misses
she
their
had to go
late night
to
hangout sessions where she puts
the job.
her head in his lap, allegedly.
It says viewers railed around a graduate who said she was upset about her first office job out of college because of the lack of time she had for personal life or basic chores by the time she got home. She ain't struggled.
So that's why y'all nasty.
She ain't never seen
That's
no
why y'all
struggle.
nasty at
I don't make
all.
an excuse. That ain't an excuse, but she ain't never seen no
That's why
struggle.
y'all nasty though.
You can automatically tell her parents are well to do
All to
and
do.
ain't the niggas doing the work for me, is what you want to know. But it says
Where are they
viewers.
at?
October 19th, a TikToker named Briella, who recently started a corporate job in New York area, posted a video where she would appear visibly upset as she addressed the camera on shot about a 9 to 5. She said, I'm also getting
She
sick
was
leave.
shaking.
She said that she got on the train at 7:30 a.m. and I didn't get home until 6:15 at the earliest, which oh, she said she had no time or energy to cook dinner or work out. The 9 to 5 and the commute wiped me out. What?
Sitting on the train wiped me out. I was just sitting there and it wiped me out. I wasn't doing nothing and it wiped me out.
Wait a minute. Let me see. Let me see if they actually even see does here. Because I'm finna turn over my whole computer desk and do everything. I'm like, I'm finna throw everything out the window. She's a receptionist. Like, come on, really.
But you see
It
how
don't
they
just
in a
say what
corporate.
she do. It just
She's
say
corporate. A New York corporate. I'm in the New York corporations.
at the start of the TikToker said that she was probably just being so dramatic and annoying and acknowledging her situation could have been worse. She said that she could have been working even longer hours, but questioned how people were supposed to make time for friends or to date. She don't got no concept of real life, huh?
At all.
You can tell her parents didn't work or anything. Says, I don't
Nothing.
have time for anything. And I'm like, so stressed out, she said towards the end of the video. Uploaded appearance and to resonate, it received 1.2 million views and more than 73,000 comments. or 7,300 comments. Many wrote
Said
that
it
they could relate
resonates with them. Them
to the
is all
situation.
white,
Many,
white, white, white.
they gotta be. They had limited. Man, I ain't reading this crap. I really
Period.
thought it was going. I'm not reading that crap. I'm done with that. Okay, guys, I'm done. I I have the right not to read certain articles. And that one,
Straight up.
that one I'm done. I don't want to hear this Neander batch talking about living regular ass life. Girl, welcome to the real world. Shut your ass up and get out there and put that goddamn apron on and make that goddamn Starbucks and shut up. That's what you do.
That's
Anyway,
what you do with your wham wham.
Florida man, woman accused of slashing man's throat, tossing him over the bridge during the day. Damn.
Cold.
Natalie
Dang.
Orsica, was she
Is
mixed with white and Mexican?
that's Marina Magara Monsoto Maria.
What is who is this? Nafis Reynolds? Who's that nigga?
What in the
That
barely
nigga.
black is that?
He got red hair, fam. He ain't black.
He got some somewhere, P. He Afro.
He is. Yeah,
What's
yeah.
his
I'm just
name?
saying.
He's a tether.
I mean,
He's
I know
half
some black
tether.
people with red hair,
I guarantee you, he's half tether and Boricua.
like a Malcolm X or something.
No, I ain't giving him all of that.
It says what started out as seemingly an ordinary dinner date between a man and a woman he met on social media unraveled into a throat slashing robbery that escalated to him being thrown over the bridge by an Escondido County duo, according to deputies. Natalie Forsica and Nafis Reynolds was arrested and charged with attempted murder, armed carjacking, armed robbery, and kidnapping after the incident was unfolded the week earlier. In a statement, when the man met Forsica on social media and he had agreed to a dinner and hang out with her, deputies said during their or unorthodox date, the man went to Forsica's house where she introduced him to her uncle Reynolds. See, he's a tether because no nigga in history would have been with that.
Period.
I come back to your spot and your uncle there, unless you stand with him, I'm cool. And if you stand with him, I'm cool.
And I'm cool.
Because Rodney got to be there while I'm smashing. I'm cool.
I'm cool.
I don't know no uncle that wants to be in the building while his little niece is getting smashed.
Period.
I'm cool. See, but you a tether and you were just trying to take any opportunity you could. And unfortunately, that's what happened to you. I'm sorry.
And you don't even look like y'all related. None?
No, she was probably talking to a white dude.
I don't care. Y'all don't even look like you're related, P. You gotta have some type of looking relation. Oh Lord, I could swear. You ain't asked
They would not.
what brother that is. Is it your mom's brother? Is it your dad's brother? You ain't asked nothing.
Nah, I wouldn't even have been there. But anyway, so he
Period.
was there and he was smashed. And it said wasn't long before the three of them ended up in the car together to take a ride to the man's house. Deputy said, "What? So you go over to her house, her uncle there, and somehow she convinced you to let her uncle ride with y'all somewhere?"
What in the tetheroni
Okay.
is going on?
It said upon leaving, Forsica and Reynolds both hit the man several times, telling him he was gonna die. How do y'all know that? How do you know that? Oh, he didn't die. Oh, this was attempted. No, they slashed his throat and he didn't die?
And threw him over the bridge.
Yeah. Well, hold on. How y'all know that then? I just wait a minute. The duo allegedly robbed the man of his shoes, phone, and money and car. Then they took turns cutting his throat before throwing him over the rail into the river. Forsica and Reynolds drove away. In the man's car, they allegedly stole. Deputies found the car on the highway and it was set on fire. The man, however, was able to survive the throat cutting and the fall from the bridge and swim towards the shore where he flagged down a deputy. Update about his condition was not immediately available. The deputies were able to identify Farika and Reynolds as they were taken into custody. Wow. Farika was charged with possession of marijuana, possession of drug equipment, armed carjacking, attempted murder, kidnapping, and armed robbery. She remains in the jail on $802,000 bond. Wait a minute.
Hmm?
They gotta be black in some way.
Hmm?
$802,000 bond when we just did a story where old girl put her whole baby in the trash and she got $15,000 bond.
Dang.
Becky threw her
Did do
whole
that
baby in the trash and got $15,000 bond. And
and was out.
these two, these two, 802. Come on, man. Let me get a look. Hold on. Let me look back at them. And I ain't caping for him at all, right? I'm not caping at all. But I'm just like the two-tier justice system is so blatant. Boy, you look like a nigga. $802,000.
I promise you.
Girl, you look like you did it to a black dude before. $802,000.
There you go. Because you can't be Lily White no more. Your Lily is
Yeah,
left.
you.
No more Lily. You let him inseminate your lily pad. It's over.
Oh yeah. Okay. Are you? Hold on. You rolling? Hold on. You gave me another one. Let me see what we got here. Let's see what we got here. Travis Khalees ex Kayla Nicole admits she had a hard time getting out of bed after they split. What kind of news is this?
Now that's the white zaddy who messes with Taylor Swift now that used to date the black chick.
Oh, so now she all broke up and distraught because daddy done left the box?
Because he used to
Is
make
that
her
what this
pay
is?
half on everything. He rich football player, one of the best tight end in the NFL, and he used to make her go half on everything.
That's her fault. Look, she up there
Period.
smiling with him. That's her fault.
Period.
She thought she was doing something by having a zaddy-rific.
Uh, pro- Bedwinch tears.
She was eating that Zatarans. That was her problem.
Zatarans.
Zatarans. All right, hold on. What's this? A clown. Ice T's son, Tracy Morrow Jr., faces black. Uh-oh. This is D's son from 5150 show. Hold on. I gotta read. I watch the 5150 show every week. It says clown. Ice T's son, Tracy Morrow Jr., faces backlash after cutting a woman's hair without her permission during the live stream. And DB talking about how good her son is and whoop these scoop these squap. But then here again, Atlanta crack star with dumbass news. I it's you can't make it up. You can't make it up. How does this help black people at all? I ain't finna read it. I ain't finna read it. It just pissed me off just that quick.
At all.
I just want to see what it was. I just want to see what it was like. But come on, cuz. Nah, I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna bore y'all with that. Not even doing it. Not even gonna do it.
This
Nah.
is the news, y'all.
Yeah, this is what
We
they
ain't
want y'all.
doing nothing. We getting on cold P. We gonna get this check cut, and they want to do whatever they can, y'all, to keep you off focus, to keep you distracted. Whole
Here goes one.
publications dedicated.
Here goes one right here. Uh-oh. Here's the scare
What you got?
tactic.
What you got?
Who is Mike Johnson and what black people should know about the new U.S. House Speaker, a reparations opponent? Y'all ain't talking about cutting the check anyway. So don't try to scare me into voting for you. So this opponent, don't. Y'all ain't talking about doing shit right now anyway.
Period.
You're avoiding, you're skipping and dancing. Y'all hear the cries, y'all hear the y'all agenda is, but y'all giving money to everybody else. You're going to give her respect. Black Congresswoman's husband steps in as white mayor berates her in public meeting after asking the question. Quiet, and I mean it. Well, you
Huh?
know what? No, you've been kissing ass and sucking up to Mr. Charlie so long that he was comfortable. Now your husband, who probably ain't with that shit, got a chance to see it. And so he checked nuts a little bit. But it ain't his fault, Miss Ann. You've been letting him do it. That's what that's about. That's what that's about. Next story. It says, all I could think about was my kids. Barbaric Dallas cops oh, that's the one that we had did. Oh, they got the video and everything. Didn't we do this story earlier? Was that this morning? Hold on, let me
Uh-oh.
see. Was that the one we did this morning?
Hey, I think we should tap out and tap back in and do a
Why?
breaking news. We got 10 killed in Maine, y'all. Mass shooting, over 10 killed. They're saying 16 killed. The numbers are going up. We gonna go in live, y'all.
All
Click
right,
back in.
we finna tap out, tap back in. Listen here, let me look at you. Let me let you know this shit is real. Listen. We finna bring y'all this breaking news story real quick. KIPP exclusive. We'll be right back. Love, peace, blessings, and aloha. Out the Doha for Shoha. You already know. Y'all finna get an extra Wednesday live on the side. Here we go.